News Talk 1450 WOL is everywhere you are at WOLDCnews.com.
Okay, welcome back. I'm Seven Brown, and this is the C. Allen Morning Show with Bennett and Brown. We have two callers on the line, actually. Bennett, you asked a question. Your question was what?
My question was, what is the major factor for online shopping? We're going to do this quick because we're so excited that we got Ron on the line. So we're going to start with Barbara. Barbara, talk to me. This is the C. Allen Morning Show. What is the major factor for online shopping?
Well, you're there at the comfort of your home, and you can review your merchandise and get all the information there online without leaving the comfort of your home.
Okay, Barbara, that's really good, but that's not the answer. But keep listening live on the C. Allen Morning Show. Let's go on to Mark. Mark, what is the major factor for online shopping?
Convenience and time.
Okay, convenience and time. Convenience and time is very good. That's not the answer that I'm looking for, Mark. Now, this sounds like, I can't get into it because we're on the top, but is this my Salon Pro?
Yeah, this is Metro Salon Pro.
Metro Salon Pro. Let me tell y'all something, everybody. We're so glad that Mark called in. Listen, if you know like I know, you'll go out and get that Metro Salon Pro. That is the hottest, latest magazine in the beauty industry. It tells you all about everything. So we appreciate Mark for those articles, for the magazines. Tell our listeners, where can they pick up some of those magazines, Mark?
Well, basically, you can find Metro Salon Pro at many of your local salons and barbershops in the DMV, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
And what about online?
Convenience stores, online, Metro Salon Pro.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark. Metro Salon Pro. All right. All right, now, so we're so excited, Seven.
It's time for Ron Robinson. I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
All right. All right. Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Good morning, C. Allen and Seven. Thank you so much for having me this morning. I'm really excited to be here with you guys.
Okay, so listen, Ron, I'm going to be honest with you, and that Seven Brown, you know, she's the brain of the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's the brain of the show. She stays on the computer. She got her glasses on, all that kind of stuff. I asked her this morning, Ron, where was her high heels? Because she's such a pretty girl walking in flats, but we won't go there because she says she's on the radio and she's not on the stage, so we're not going to put her on blast this morning. But she has 1,000,001 questions for you. So if you don't hear too much from C. Allen, that's because Seven calls herself the researcher. So Seven, go ahead. We're so excited. BeautyStat.com. We have Mr. Ron Robinson on the line.
Well, first, Ron, I'd like for you to take a minute. You know, you took some time out of your day and just kind of tell us a little bit about what BeautyStat.com is.
Well, yeah, BeautyStat.com is a few things. First of all, for the consumer, it's a place where she can come to read about product reviews, beauty trends, opportunities to try and sample new products that are just coming out on the market. So it's an information resource for her to get beauty advice from her peers, from experts like us. So that's what the opportunity is for the consumer.
Okay.
Wonderful. And what about for the retailer? How does this, BeautyStat.com help the retailer? Because I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, well, how we work with retailers and beauty brands themselves is we allow them to connect directly to a targeted group of consumers. So if a retailer wants to reach out to a teen demographic, women 35 plus, we know what our consumers are. We could direct them and target them directly so that they could promote their products and sell products directly to that type of consumer.
Okay, so Ron, let me ask you this question. Now, your background is very interesting. So I want you to tell us, how did this whole thing come about when your background is
a cosmetic chemist?
Yeah,
he's at the meat and potatoes of the whole thing.
So now, how did the cosmetic chemist, because I need you in Wash Gallon products, so how did the chemist turn into BeautyStat.com?
Very, very interesting question. Basically, I developed a lot of products. I've been in business over 20 years. I've developed a lot of products for Clinique, Revlon, Avon, Estee Lauder. And during that time, I saw that I was contributing to a lot of confusion, if you will. I was developing a lot of products, putting a lot of successful products on the marketplace. But if you've walked into a department store or a drugstore, you can see the shelves. There are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of products on the shelves, and you see consumers walking through those aisles, confused, not knowing what to buy. So what I saw when I decided to create BeautyStat.com is that women were going online. Why not create a beauty platform where women could go online and find out what product's working, what's not working, what should I buy, where can I talk to my friends and my peers that look like me, and where I can find out what's working for them, and then go and make a purchase. So I created BeautyStat.com to clear up the confusion. There's a lot of clutter out there, and that was really my rationale for doing so.
I think that's awesome. I was just in Walmart yesterday, 7, and I was in the beauty aisle, and I saw 5,000 skincare products for these dark spots under my eyes, and I said, well, Lord have mercy. What in the world do I do? So BeautyStat.com is an opportunity for me I could click on my phone and go to the website and get information. So my question, Ron, is where does the commentary come from? Who writes for you?
Yeah, we have an editorial team. It's headed by a very talented writer named Charu Suri, and she manages a team of writers, and they all have specialties in terms of covering and reporting about products in different categories. We have our hair editors, makeup, fragrance, perfume, body products, and Charu leads that team to really dig down and find out what is really working with these products, and then we present our reviews on our website, BeautyStat.com.
Well, Ron, I was very impressed when I did my research, and mainly because you're legitimate, okay? With your background, I see that the way that you guys attack things is from a very factual standpoint and not fiction, and I don't think that a lot of places it's just their opinion and who said it's right. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you very much, and that's something that I try to instill in my team, given my scientific background. As I said, we're really trying to dig deep and really uncover the truth behind the products in the marketplace. So when C. Allen is asking his question about what is the driver or motivator in terms of shopping online, it's really finding out research. You have the ability to research your product, find out what consumers are saying, look at YouTube how-tos, what does the color or shade look like, hearing from consumers just like you, hearing from experts. So you can do all that type of research online that you can't do when you're in Walmart on the skincare aisle or the makeup aisle when there's so many thousands of products in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really important.
That's important. And you know what else I was going to say? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
But our audience, you have two people. You have the consumer, and then you have the young professional, and sometimes a seasoned professional. What would you say to a young person that's building a brand and wants to have an engaging conversation with the consumer? How do they, approach your company or something like you and get that started?
Well, yeah, that's definitely something that we do offer our clients. They look to us because we are in the business of creating compelling content and information. It's about starting that conversation. It's about listening to the consumer. It's about being authentic with your brand, really being able to be true to what its positioning and strengths are, and talk to the consumer, not from a high level speaking down, but one-on-one, same level, and really relating and trying to understand what their needs are.
Okay.
And you know what, Ron, let me just say this. And listen now, we have over 60,000 listeners. You need to go to BeautyStat.com. I'm on the website now. First of all, the website is phenomenal.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, the website is phenomenal. And Ron, I'm telling you now, so when you go back to the C. Allen Morning Show for next season and you see my website looking like yours, don't say a word. Just keep reading and keep it moving, because this is really awesome. The thing that I enjoy, I'm an educator, and what I enjoy about the website is I enjoy how you break down the categories from skincare, makeup, hair, body, and fragrance. And you have a lot of really great information on here. Now, this is my final question. My final question is, so how do you gear people besides, of course, coming on Seattle Morning Show, but how do you get people to come to the site opposed to the YouTube? Because we're going to talk about that today. A lot of people are YouTube fanatics trying to get information and learn how to do things. How do you gear your audience, or how do you gear people to come get the true information off of BeautyStat.com?
Well, one of the ways we do that is we have a pretty strong social media presence. We have over 43,000 fans on Facebook.
I saw
They're
that.
highly engaged. Yeah, they are highly engaged consumers. We put out questions. We ask them what they like, what they dislike. We talk real beauty information and advice, and we get a lot of feedback back. And then we drive them to our website. When we talk about, we just did a new article on the best celebrity hairstyles for 2011, and we're going to publish that today on our channels. It's going to be tremendous feedback. You know, the hair category is very big. Women are constantly searching to find out what products are going to make their hair less frizzy, more conditioned, all those things. So it's through compelling content and publishing that content on our social media channels.
Okay.
So
listen, Ron, I want you to hold the line. We have to go to a commercial break, but we'll be right back. Listen, take a moment now. Go to BeautyStat.com. We'll be right back live here on the C. Allen Morning Show with Bennett and Brown.